Hi, good afternoon everyone. Today's video we're going to look at how I actually check whether the coffee beans that I grinded and the coffee bean that I weighed actually uh, come out to be about the same. So this is actually my sort of my way of checking. So initially I will weigh the beans I'm going to grind. Usually I'll grind about 18.4, 18.5 grams of coffee bean. And you can see on the weighing scale it is 18.4 gram. Right, so I'm actually expecting about 18.4 or slightly. Sometimes it can be slightly lesser, sometimes it can be slightly more because the Breville machine, the built-in grinder tend to have a little bit of a leftover coffee bean from the previous grind, right? So as you can see, I'm using the dosing funnel which I've designed. And on the machine I set the grind time to be about 15 seconds. I measure roughly there about 15 seconds it will grind about 18 grams of beans, but because recently I adjusted the grind size to 2, so it will take slightly longer than 15 seconds to grind uh, yeah, to grind 18 grams of beans, right? 18. So now you can see I weigh the portafilter with the dosing funnel first and zero it. Then I weigh again. I realized that the coffee bean is only 17.3 grams. That's when I regrind, sort of like top up, to make sure that all the beans in the burr has been grinded. And now you can see that it measured 18.5, right? It's about 0.1 gram more than I have put in. Right, having the dosing funnel is really a very good thing because it prevent it keep all the coffee ground into the portafilter without any spillage. So you can see that we reduce the wastage of coffee ground. At the same time, your tabletop is a lot cleaner. Right. Today I'm using the distributor with a circular kind of effect. Right, it actually create ridges in the circular in the circular pattern. So I think it sort of allow the water to flow more evenly during the pre-infusion time. And another thing I check is I'm actually expecting a bean to coffee ratio of 1:2. So I'm using about 18 grams of bean, so I'm expecting about 36 grams of coffee to be extracted. So having a weighing scale is quite handy, and you can actually track whether extraction is good. So you can see that I'm using the naked or bottomless portafilter. Right, in a way, this also helps me to see whether I've leveled properly and I've tempered properly. Right, so now it's about 30 seconds. I usually do a custom time because I want to control the time exactly at 30 seconds. And you can see that the coffee extracted is about 34.5 gram. It is slightly over extracted, but it doesn't really affect much on the taste of coffee. You can see that the crema is good. And also today I'm using a slightly different pitcher. Right, this is a new pitcher that I'm trying. You can see the spout is protruding out, which actually gives a bit more control when I try to do a latte art. So you can see how it pours later on. So as you can see, I have better control with this new picture, and I'm still trying my best to improve my latte art. So thank you for watching the video, and hope you have